Hey everyone, how's it going today? Coach Alvarez here, back at you another episode, Coffee with Coach. Hope you're up doing well, got the mind in the right place. If not, as always, let's put it in the right place. So today, I know I said a couple days ago, I think it was on Monday after the tournament, I was going to share with you guys just some thoughts and some things where that kind of helped me get back-to-back weekends of gold medals after not competing in a very long time. Okay, so again, if you've been following me, been paying attention, I made a post the other day. I haven't competed since I want to say it was Master Worlds, August, Las Vegas, since 2019. Okay, so got a lot of different things going on. I heard this thing a while back where your life changes every 3 to 5 years, something like that, which I come to find out is pretty true. Dealing with students, coaching all these years, having an academy, and dealing with people that come and go a lot. People's life change. And so I had a lot of different things, happen as far as making a move and, buying another home. And I mentioned that the other day. It takes a lot of work, takes a lot of time away from like training and focus and stuff like that. So it got me away from the competition because I had to make a move, and then I made another move and all this other stuff. So anyways, time kept going by, and I kept having people say, "Coach, when are you going to compete again?" Or just random people, "Hey, when are you going to get back out there? When are you going to get back out there? When are you going to get back out there?" And just like anything else, the more you put it off, the longer it's going to take for you to get to it. And so that's exactly what happened. And of course, last year, everything's being shut down, tournaments, all this stuff. There was tournaments that popped up, but I was dealing with some other injuries from training and stuff like that. So it just never felt like, and I've competed hundreds of times hurt, but last year it just seemed like it was just different, right? So anyways, that on top of just putting it off, combination of that turned into almost 2 years of no competition. But that does not mean that I haven't been training, that I haven't been putting in the work. Again, if you've been catching my videos, I'm always working out. I'm always running. As soon as I get done with this, it's a 3-mile run, and then it's up to jiu-jitsu class to go train, and then I'm going to train again tonight. I trained twice yesterday, so on and so forth. So, and that's all year round. Doesn't matter if it's a holiday. Doesn't matter if I go on a so-called vacation from out of town somewhere on a beach. There's always going to be a workout. It's never going to be just I'm going to lay around and bum and just do nothing, because that's not how I'm built. Okay. And again, I always get that question, like, don't you ever get tired? And the answer is no. The answer is like, no, I don't get tired. I like being active. I like making moves. I like progressing. I don't like standing still. I don't like sitting around not doing nothing. It makes me feel like a loser. It makes me feel like a bum. It makes me feel mediocre, average, and anything else that has to do with that. So I don't do it. I stay active. I stay busy. That's just how I'm built. So the being gone from competition for so long, you do have some doubts, some thoughts that come into your mind, just like anything else. Because I've had some students make comments like, well, you took all that time off and then you just win back-to-back tournaments, back-to-back weekends after having that much of a layoff. Like, how are you able to do that? And the answer is trusting versus trying. Okay. I believe in myself. I believe in my skill set. I believe in the work that I put in. Like I said, if I haven't been running, if I haven't been eating right, if I haven't been working out, if I haven't been training, then I wouldn't trust myself at all. Okay. And I would probably went out there and just tried, or like most people do. When they sign up for a tournament, I'm going to try it. I'm going to go out there and try to win. I'm going to go out there and try to see what it's like, put my foot in the water, so to speak, see how that feels. There's no belief. There's no trust in the process. It's just full of doubts, full of negative reinforcement. stuff like that. So how am I able to go almost 2 years without competing and then hop back in the competition scene and then win back-to-back weekends? Is exactly that. Is the fact that I've never taken a break during that layoff, only from competition. It was just, that's it. But besides that, everything else has been in place. I roll with a lot of my 20-year-old students, guys that are half my age. Why? They're hungry. They want to compete. They're always trying new things. They're very aggressive. They're athletic. They're just younger, and they bring the heat a lot. Not that the other ones don't. The other guys my age don't. It's just there's a difference. The guy's 20 years old versus someone that's 46, 45 years old. So I'm always rolling with those types of students. So I'm always like sharp. I'm always ready. I do extra rounds. I do whatever it is that I need to do. I worked on a lot of takedowns for the no gi. We switched off from primarily training gi to no gi. Actually, last night I made a comment to one of my students in the locker room because your iPhones, the way they do things now, like all of a sudden I'm seeing random pictures on my phone, and a picture popped up, and it was a picture from the 2015 Worlds, Nokia Worlds, I think, and where I took first place. It was my fourth Nokia World title. That, I'm pretty sure, is the last time I competed in no-gi. Okay, so it's been 6 years since I've competed in no-gi, on top of almost 2 years of no competition. And so you would think, with not competing in 6 years in no-gi and having almost a 2-year layoff in competing, that someone like that probably wouldn't go out there and do well. Those things did creep into my mind. They did. A lot of things creeped into my mind, just like anything else. You know, did you wrestle enough? Did you pass enough? Did you do this enough and do that enough? Did you run enough? Well, actually, I knew I ran enough because I had to run a lot to cut weight. I knew I was in shape. I ate a lot better. You know, when you sign up for tournaments, especially when you got to cut weight, you really hone in and focus on your fitness and your eating. So all that was on point. Only thing that I had to make sure was on point was my belief in myself, trusting myself and telling myself over and over again, look, man, you know jiu-jitsu. You train all the time. You run. You're in shape. You work out. You're strong. Like, you eat right. Like, you read the things that you read, and you listen to the things that you listen to. You're mentally sharp. You're mentally ready. And all these things, to where it's a lot of positive self-talk, a lot of positive reinforcement, and trusting and believing in myself. Like you've heard me say in other videos, you just won't hear me say, man, like, my jiu-jitsu sucks. I'm no good at this. I don't know about that. I don't know about this. To where a lot of negative self-talk is going on between myself, or verbally out loud. Like, you just won't hear that come from me. I might be thinking certain things because I think just like you think. I think, well, you know, well, what if I lose? What if I this? What if I that? And then I have to stop myself and be like, what if you win? What if you do get that takedown? What if you do get the guard pass? What if you do get the submission? What if you do this and do that? Because competing in front of your students in the home crowd and stuff like that is added pressure. There's a different kind of pressure. I was talking to my students about that the other day, where when you go compete out of town and it's just you or maybe another student or, you know, whatever teammate, and it's like another opponent's hometown, and you got to battle the coach and 20 other of their teammates, and everyone's cheering for them and all this other stuff. That's a different kind of pressure. But when you're at home and a lot of your students are watching, and there's people there that don't like you and want you to lose because they hate on you for whatever reason, that's a different kind of pressure. So it's all these things. I've been in all kind of different scenarios. I was giving an example the other day with my students where I had a tournament, American Nationals in Carson, California, when it was in Carson. And I had a match against Budo Jake, for those that know who he is. High level guy, gets to, at that time, was doing all these Q&As with all these top players, and as I'm going out to the match to compete against them, Gracie Mag comes out with their camera, sets up their tripod. Of course, Buddha Videos comes out, their camera and their tripod, and they're waiting for this match to happen. He's from California, Southern California. Well, we're in Southern California. Most of the people there are cheering for this guy because this is where he's from and he's famous and everything else. That's added pressure. So all these different scenarios of pressure, how do you handle that? Believing in yourself and knowing the fact that if you do the right things, okay, not fake it till you make it. I believe in there's a fake it till you make it kind of thing. Like there's a time and a place for that, but there is no faking it until you make it if you haven't put in the work, okay? So if you put in the work, if you did the runs, if you've got the workouts in, you did the training sessions, the extra training sessions, you did the mental preparation that I've done in the past is nowhere like it is now. Okay, the mental preparation now is way better because I just wasn't aware that really I should really focus on that. It was just like, just train hard, just go out there and train hard and train as hard as you can, and that's going to get you the win. And that's not necessarily true all the time. You can train as hard as you want, but if your mind is weak and you don't believe in yourself, doesn't matter how hard you train or who you trained with or what kind of runs you did or how good you ate and worked out, you're not going to win because you don't believe in yourself. You don't believe in the process of the things that you can do. And so, not that I have never lost before, because if you follow me, you've seen I've lost. Okay, I got all my silver medals and bronze medals up on my wall in the hallway, the entryway when you come into the academy. Those are great reminders of and great stories to tell other people of how I came up short and then how I'm able to come back from the next one. But believing in myself and trusting the fact that I did the actual work that it took to go out there and win. Now I just got to go out there and execute. Okay. So when you do the right things, good things are going to happen for you. Luck is going to be on your side, most of the time. You know what I mean? So you can do everything right, mentally prepare, train as hard as you want, do everything right, and then you still come up short. It's just maybe the other guy or girl had a better day than you, and you were just maybe off that day, whatever reason. But more times out of none, if you do the right work, put in the right effort and focus on the right things, don't eat cheeseburgers and french fries like I was talking to some of my students the other day. During the year, throughout the week, they really want to be good in jiu-jitsu and they really want to win, but then they're eating like crap. I wouldn't be able to believe in myself that I can go out and win if I'm eating like crap throughout the year like that. I just wouldn't. The doubt would just creep in. It would just completely take over and be like, dude, you're not ready because look at the way you've been eating. You're lying to yourself. You didn't do the right things. You were supposed to run on this day and you didn't feel like it, so you didn't. And now you want to come out here and win this tournament. That stuff would grow in my mind, but I didn't do all those things. I did the right things. So more times out of none, it goes into my favor because I did the right amount of things. So I trust in myself versus the trying part, okay? The trying's going to come in when you just didn't do the right work or you don't really believe in yourself and your self-image about yourself sucks. You're going to go out there and try, and that's the best you can do, and most likely it probably won't turn out in your favor. But if your self-image is good about yourself because of the things that you did and you put in the right work, most likely by trusting in yourself that way, you will get the outcome that you want. So just wanted to share that with you guys because I've had some questions from different people, random people, like how was I able to go out and do that? And I haven't competed in Nogi in 6 years, 6+ years plus. I haven't competed in 2 years, almost 2 years. And then I was able to go out and do that. So do the right things, go through the right processes, believe in the process, believe in yourself, have good thoughts about yourself, talk positive about yourself, and believe in yourself, man. And good things that happen for you. Might not win all the time. No one wins all the time. This is impossible. Like, no one's just going to win all the time. People lose. The best guys in the world lose. But you're going to have more wins in your favor than you are losses, because you trust in yourself, because you did the right things, versus trying because you didn't do the right things, and now you got to go out there and try to make something happen and over try for some things that you just lacked during up until that point. Okay, so hope that answers some of your questions out there with how I was able to do that, and hopefully help you get to where you need to be. You got to believe in yourself, trust in yourself, do the right things. Again, fake it till you make it only works in some scenarios. Like if you're in a bad mood, you need to act like you're in a good mood, and hopefully you will be in a good mood, kind of thing. But if you didn't put in the work, it probably won't work out for you. All right, guys, have a great day. Got to get this running, get some jiu-jitsu, and we'll see you. Have a great day.